Now, we've been telling you about the request from Baltimore prosecutors seeking to have Adnan Syed's murder conviction vacated. He was convicted in 2000 for the killing of his former high school girlfriend, Hae Min Lee. And Syed has always maintained that he didn't kill her. So how do you feel about the possibility that Syed's conviction could be vacated? Still with me, federal executive clemency attorney Tammy Allison and criminal defense attorney David Bruno. Guys, here comes our first comment. It comes from Pat. Pat says, anyone who knows anything about cell towers knows that if one is busy and you are bounced to the next closest one. Now, I never understood why cell tower data is used in court. It means nothing. If this guy is innocent, he needs to be released and compensated. And David, I wouldn't go as far as to say it means nothing. In this particular case, the problem was technology was, again, back earlier in the 2000s, but also it involved incoming calls. Incoming calls were particularly difficult to track. It really meant nothing as far as which tower it hit, et cetera, et cetera. They had used these cell phone towers to put him at the place where the guy who was testifying against him said he was at a particular time, but it was completely unreliable. And actually, that guy was the guy in control of that phone. But anyway, that's deep in the woods. But your thoughts on cell tower evidence in general, especially today, now that the technology is a little bit better?
Yeah, I think that's critical. It was today. I mean, this was in the, I think, 99, around there. We have come up with so much technology. These phones now are computers. I mean, they're not even phones anymore. They're computers. They got our emails. They got the technology. They have GPS. I just got done with the hearing. I had a cell phone suppressed in Superior Court in New Jersey, just based on the Cellbrite data and extraction we're able to get. And you could actually see now what everyone's actually doing on the phones. Not only that they unlock it, but where they go in the phone, what they're looking at, what they're seeing. Technology has advanced so much that these things they're computers.
Yeah, and I think today they're definitely reliable evidence, and we've seen it used many times in our cases here on CourtTV. Our next comment comes from Christy. Christy said, it's been a while since I listened, she means the podcast, but I think I always questioned why he never offered up alternative theories incriminating Jay. Jay is the friend. Jay Wiles was the guy testifying against him. Here's Jay throwing him under, but he never responded in turn. And Tammy, that's interesting because I thought the same thing. I covered a case early on as a young reporter and involved Kareem Bellamy. Shout out to him. He was released recently after spending 20 years in jail, wrongfully convicted. I always felt he was wrongfully convicted. But he was a guy that when people were testifying against him and basically it turned out to be lying against him, he couldn't keep quiet. He would yell everything, you're lying! He would go crazy. They'd have to hold him down, shackle him down. Adnan never did that. And it's interesting, just the mentality of these folks in court, it just never ceases to amaze me.
You know, some people will respond, like you stated, yelling and saying that they're lying, and others will not. At the end of the day, what matters the most is the facts that are presented, whether it's during the trial, whether it's at an appeal, or whether it's at a motion to vacate this conviction and sentence. If in fact he didn't do it, the evidence will show that he didn't do it. The changes in technology back from the 99 and the 2000s and now will show that. So I don't believe that him as the defendant in this case has a responsibility to throw somebody else under the bus.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens with Adnan Syed. Good luck to him. Thanks to Tammy Allison and David Bruno for being with us. Truly appreciate it, guys. Coming up next, we're going to review the 3